In the first social experiment, they hired an actress and got her to sit alone at a fast food restaurant. After about 5 minutes at her table, she began crying. Guess what happened next? Well, almost instantly, people approached her, asking what was wrong. She ignored them and kept crying. The waitress even came to console her. Nothing surprising there, right? The second social experiment is like the first one, except they replaced the woman with a male actor. Similarly, he walked into the same fast food restaurant, sat alone at a table, and started sobbing. Guess what happened to the man? Well, in contrast to the woman, nobody approached him. People either ignored him or gave him dirty looks. A few mocked him. Finally, the restaurant manager went up to the man. He was asked to leave because he was making the other customers uncomfortable. What do you think? Why did the man get treated differently than the woman? Let that thought brew in your mind for a while. While you do that, I've got another story to share with you. Two actors, one man and one woman, started arguing on the streets. In a moment of anger, the man shoved the woman to the ground. What do you think happened? Well, here's what. Almost instantly, random strangers jumped in to stop the man and help the woman. Again, nothing surprising there. But here's the twist. They repeated the same thing, but this time, the woman was the aggressor, pushing the man to the ground. But guess what? This time, no one intervened. Not only that, the woman went a step further. She started kicking the man and hitting him with her handbag. Still, nobody stopped her. Some even cheered her on. When interviewed later, a bystander said, "Well, he must have done something awful to deserve that." So, what do you think? What lessons can we learn from these social experiments? Well, there are two. The first lesson is nobody gives a shit about men. A woman displaying emotional vulnerability often receives immediate sympathy and praise for bravery. But what about a man who cries? He's weak, unmanly, pathetic. A man gets no pity. And not only that, a woman who is aggressive is assertive, fearless, and empowered. You know, a girl boss who stands up for herself. And yet a man who is similarly aggressive gets called a brute, a sov, an all-around asshole. So, remember this truth. When you're weak, they laugh at you. When you're strong, they pull you down. Either way, they despise you down to your manly core. Got that? Good. Here's lesson number 2. Nobody is coming to save you. Remember this saying about women and children first? Yes? Well, how about the men? Does that mean we're expected to stay behind and go down with the ship? The answer is, sadly, yes. Time to sober up, my brother, because no one is coming to save us. We men must save ourselves. But how? Well, the answer is in 2 words. Be unfuckwithable. Yes, that's a word. It means being so hard that no challenge ever shakes you. You deflect every blow like bullets off Superman's chest. Now, let me be clear. It's not just about physical toughness. Your spiritual strength matters a lot more. Bulging biceps and chiseled abs count for shit if your mental fortitude is that of a kombucha-sipping, poodle-walking, pencil-necked soy boy. And like pickup artists like to say, all game is inner game. And as insane as it sounds, I agree with them on this point. All game is inner game. It's 100% true. Now, if you've been following my channel, you'll know that I'm a Shogun method practitioner, or, in short, a Shogun. And if you're familiar with Shogun method, you'll see how the concept of unfuckwithability plays into being a Shogun perfectly. But here's the kicker. Shogun method has nothing to do with inner game. Here's what you must understand. Shogun method gives you an explosive kickstart, but crossing the finish line relies purely on your inner strength. Fractionation routines, implanted commands, and Shogun sequences will only bring you so far. And here's the other thing. With Shogun method, everything's laid out from A to Z. Simply follow the IRA model from start to finish, and you're all set. But here's the tricky part. There's no equivalent IRA model for inner game. Why? Because unlike emotional enslavement, there is no finish line. In a man's journey towards spiritual growth, there is no final destination. This means you'll never find a definitive, paint-by-the-numbers plan on developing inner strength anywhere. Not from Derek Rake or anyone else. It doesn't exist. What I can give you, however, are 3 solid routines we Shoguns use to cultivate masculine spirituality. And here they are. How to be unfuckwithable in 3 simple routines. The first routine is to meditate every morning. The simplest way is to sit for 10 minutes and focus on your breathing. Or, like me, Use the Zen Activator Suite, but that's for advanced Shoguns only. Do this every day, first thing upon waking up. Got that? Good. The second routine is what I call the transmutation of dark energy. Every Shogun knows the importance of embracing the darker side of masculinity. Indeed, you can transmute the dark force of your persona into a source of creative intensity and raw virility. Derek Rake's Dark Spirituality program can guide you in this practice. The third and final routine is to retain your semen. As Derek Rake says, only ejaculate into a woman who deserves your seed. Semen retention is the ultimate cheat code to life, and that's all I'm going to say about it for now. Lastly, remember, mastery of Shogun method places you in the top 1% of men in the world. Unfuckwithability catapults you into the top 0.1%. Be unfuckwithable.